Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Adeptus Sororitas, or Sisters of Battle, Castigator tank. It's right here in this box and it will cost you £52.50. That's a little bit controversial because it's more expensive than the Exorcist. However, the main cannon is further range and admittedly does more damage because both of the weapon profiles are blast, and you have an option there of kitting it out with the autocannons. Important to note, it also consists of 108 components compared to the Exorcist's 99. So you're getting more components for a little bit more money. I still think it's 2 sprues. Let's rip and tear. Now, I did pick these up from Element Games, and I would strongly suggest you do so because you can save up to 25% off of your Warhammer goodness just by using my Element Games affiliate link code below. And please do input that crystal code at the checkout as well, because you will earn yourself double the crystals. Usually when I order things from Element, I'll put other people's crystal code in and then they'll get crystals as well. We've got elementgames.co.uk. I don't know how they can get away with this. All this likeness of GW stuff, because they've done Space Marines before. I've actually got a few sweets this time. I still prefer refresher sweets, but you know, let's face it, this is their own specific like brand of rock, I guess. And yeah, if you don't know what like rock is, it's anyway, yeah, just Google it. We've got Astrid Thurger, the reliquant at arms with her grandma, bringing her grandma along, why not? Oh wow, we've actually got 6 sweets. Oh, thanks Element, jeez, okay. They obviously know I've got a sweet tooth. So here it is, and yes, it is in a thin box, exactly the same as the Exorcist. So let's rip and tear here. And open this goodies. So this is the reverse of the box. So it gives you an option there. There's the Castigator, 3 views of the Castigator with different, you know, you've got the sister on the top cupola, and then you've got the autocannon version. Not a massive fan of the autocannon version, not a fan of the tips, but I do like the Castigator weapon. And remember, it's always got the 3 heavy bolters, you know, and Sisters of Battle ballistic skill is still 3+, so that's great. This is going to be good for horde armies and anything, you know, 36 inches or further away, you know, the 72 inches of that main cannon. And that's the main reason why you'd get it, is, you know, to give your sisters the longest range possible. This is what this vehicle does. It's longer range than the missile launcher, the Exorcist, believe it or not, which is great. It gives them that reach. This is the instruction guide. So it does have the same Exorcist sprue, like chassis sprue, where the tracks are already molded on, which is fantastic. If you've ever built rhinos before, you know they can be a bit of a pain, because each one, I think each side track consists of about, I want to put a guess at maybe 9 parts in total. But yeah, that is kind of the same as how you'd build the Exorcist right there. And the same for that as well. Except for these, I don't think these are new. These sponson like shutters, they're quite cool. And then you've got these sponson heavy bolters, and I do like the look of these. They're very compact and they don't have the big chain running through into another ammo. It's all contained there. It's very nice. And then you've got the main show itself, which is the cannons, either the autocannons or the Castigator cannon. Fantastic. And then you just put that on there, and then it's good to go. You can add the unique sister on there. You can put the missile launcher, which, you know, is probably worth doing. You know, you can put all the ornaments and things. My question that I had when I first saw this is, how does the turret move with the smoke launchers and the braziers? We will find out. You don't have to put all this ornament stuff around the turret, but I think it does suit it. Anyway, there's a little bit of the data sheet, really, basic data sheet. That's because it means that they don't have to, include the rules for like 10 different languages in one instruction guide. They can just sell this anywhere in the world. And here it is. Here are the 2 sprues. So yes, that's right. It's £26 per sprue we're looking at now. Yeah, gone are the days where you could get a Predator size vehicle for, £25 or so. It's gone up double in 20 years, in over 20 years actually. I'll be fair to it, about 25 years it's gone up double. But what are you getting? Well, you're getting 2 sprues. I mean, back then this vehicle would probably be about 4 sprues. If you buy a Predator now, I think it's a huge number of sprues. So they've condensed the sprues, and I don't think they can fit many more parts on these. That's the name of the game for Games Workshop, is to put as many pieces on one sprue as possible, so that they don't have to keep making the big metal molds for the injection molds. They don't have to invest in too many of those. And they are making more minis than they ever have before. Anyway, let's have a look at this. So this is the Exorcist sprue that we're all kind of used to. So as you can see, that's the base of it, and some of the tank tracks. There's the braziers. There's the hunter killer missile. There's the grating for the footwell, I want to call it. Like just a foot platform. As the front of the vehicle, you've got Sisters of Battle specific smoke launchers. You got a few tank treads there, and they are Sisters of Battle specific. Look, they've got the little rose, which is great for me because mine's Order of the Bloody Rose. You've got the Rhino sidewalls of the vehicle, which are just, yeah, so much detail going on. Each little statue is unique as well, just putting that out there. They even go as far as putting the internal doors and putting detail on there. And in the old Predator kit, they were side pieces that you had to put in behind it. You got the heavy bolter there. I think this is the front heavy bolter. You've got the lovely detailed rear ramp as well, and that's about it. Oh yeah, and you've got these doors as well. Look at these. You're not going to use these, but if you had it as a Rhino, I suppose you could put them on. But they're fantastic. I think they're used on the Exorcist, I think. Oh yeah, forgot about this. You also get a transfer sheet, so that's cool. Then this is the new sprue. This is probably the main reason why you pick this unit up, this vehicle up, is you got a whole brand new top part of the tank there, completely new. You get the auto cannons, which again, I'm not a huge fan of the big flash suppressors or recoil compensators, whatever you want to call them, but I do like the ornate cannon with a little bit of filigree or whatever it is on there. You get these, which I think go over the cannons as well, either the auto cannons or the Castigator. I must say I do prefer the auto cannon one with that larger fleur-de-lis symbol. You even get little fleur-de-lis symbols on the auto cannons themselves, actually, and on the heavy bolters. You get the Sisters of Battle body with a helmeted head, or one with the front of the helmet raised up, and you also get a helmetless head. So 3 different head options for that sister. You get her power plant as well. You get the cupola hatch and the storm bolters, which have the fleur-de-lis icon too. You get some statuettes going on, and you get some Sisters of Battle specific crates. And you also get this archway type ornament thing that goes on the back of the turret. The turret itself, really nice shape, I like that. Yeah, there's a fair bit of detail on her body. I like the armour going on there. And that's one of the servitor parts that go in next to the turret. And that is about it. Specific hatches, look. Storage box thing going on there. So yeah, really impressed with this sprue. This is one of the main reasons you get it, like I say. It is £2.50 more than the Exorcist, so whether you think that's worth it or not, I mean, technically it does have 9 components more, than the other one. It's expensive for a main battle tank. Let's not beat around the bush. This is more expensive than a Land Raider. However, the Land Raider is about 25 years old, has a lot more sprues, massive gaps between the pieces, and doesn't have nowhere near as much detail as this. This is the thing about Sisters of Battle vehicles, is they have so much detail on them, but you're paying for that. They are probably the most detailed tanks that Games Workshop produce. Would I get a second one? Yeah, I probably would get a second one at some point, and just kit it out with the autocannons just for a bit of variation. But anyway, what do you guys think of this Sisters of Battle Castigator tank? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. As always, it'd be great to hear from you, great to hear your opinions. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.